Hello, everybody. I'm your teacher, Neela, and this week we are going to have a new lesson in our English class. And I want you to listen very, very carefully so that you will be able to identify and name the pictures, spell the word, and answer a very simple question at the end of the lesson. Is that okay? To continue on with our lesson, I just would like to let you know that the vocabulary words or phrases that we will be studying this week were taken in your grade 6 pupils book, page 26. Okay. Next week, I will try my best to make a lesson or a video demonstration for every level. Okay? But for this week, please bear with me because this lesson is for grades 5 and 6 first. Okay? But this week, I will try my very best to make a video lesson for every level. Okay? So before we begin with our first vocabulary words or phrases, let us try to know first what is or what are the goals we have for this lesson. Okay, there are only 3 goals that we need to accomplish in this lesson. And number 1 is to name and identify the given picture. Name and identify the given pictures properly and correctly. Number 2, use the vocabulary words or phrases in a sentence. Use the vocabulary words or phrases in a sentence. And the last one, use the vocabulary words, phrases in a conversation. So these are the 3 goals for our lesson this week. So it is important that all of you will listen very well and take note as well so that you will be able to accomplish these lesson goals that we have. Okay, let's move on to our first word. Okay, these are lesson about talent show, right? So what talent do you have? Number 1 is juggle. Look at this kid here. He knows how to juggle these 3 balls here. So juggle. J-U-G-G-L-E. J-U-G-G-L-E. Juggle. Juggle. Play instruments. Play instruments. Play instruments. Okay, you can have a recorder, a guitar, or whatever instrument is that. They are called instruments. Play instruments. Street dance. Street dance. Street dance. Do acrobatics. Do acrobatics. Do cartwheels. Do cartwheels. Do cartwheels. Do tricks. Do tricks. Do tricks. Paint portraits. Paint portraits. Paint portraits. Make sculptures. Make sculptures. Make sculptures. They're happy. Tell jokes. Tell jokes. When someone tells a joke, you keep on laughing. You become happy. Tell jokes. Read poetry. Read poetry. Read poetry. So those are our vocabulary words and phrases this week. Now for our conversation practice, you need to remember these before we begin with conversation. Better is used when comparing two people or things on a positive way. Better is used when comparing two people or things. Example here, who's better at playing instruments? You or your sister? Okay, you, one person, your sister, another person. So there are two people compared. Who's better at playing instruments? You or your sister? My sister is better than me at playing instruments. My sister is better than me at playing instruments. And you also use this word than when you compare. Okay, my sister is better than me at playing instruments. One more. Who's better at playing instruments? You or your sister? My sister is better than me at playing instruments. Okay, take note of this one. Better, two people only. The next one is you use best. B-E-S-T. Best is used when comparing three or more people or things. Positive also. Best is used when comparing three or more people or things. Positive way. Example, who is the best at telling jokes in your family? Family have many members. You have sometimes your grandmother, your grandfather, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. So family, many people in the family. So you use best when you compare people here. Who is the best at telling jokes in your family? My grandpa is the best at telling jokes in my family. My grandpa is the best at telling jokes in my family. One more. Who is the best at telling jokes in your family? My grandpa is the best at telling jokes in my family. Again, family have many people, so you use best in comparing or when comparing 3 or more people or things. Next is when you compare 2 things, negative way. On the negative way, you use the word worse. Worse is used to compare 2 things or objects in a negative way. Example, who's worse at painting? Your dad or your mom? Who's worse at painting? Your dad or your mom? Okay. Dad, mom. Dad is 1. Mom is another 1. So you have 2 people being compared here. Who's worse at painting? Your dad or your mom? My dad is worse than mom at painting. My dad is worse than mom at painting. And you use the word worst. Okay, take note here. Worst when you are comparing 3 or more things or objects in a negative way. In a negative way. Worst. Okay, example. Who's the worst at reading poetry in your class? Who's the worst at reading poetry in your class? Class have so many children, right? So you use the word worst when you compare the people or the children in your class. Who's the worst at reading poetry in your class? And he answers, I am the worst at reading poetry in our class. I am the worst at reading poetry in our class. One more time. Who's the worst at reading poetry in your class? I am the worst at reading poetry in our class. Okay, so those are our practice conversation. We have more than 1. So it would be nice if you will keep on practicing them. This time, we are going to answer a yes or no question. Okay, here. Are you good at playing piano? No, I'm not. Are you good at playing piano? No, I'm not. What are you good at? What are you good at? I'm good at painting. I'm good at painting. Or you can change this playing piano with the other talents you have in our vocabulary words. Example, are you good at juggling? Are you good at juggling? No, I'm not. What are you good at? I'm good at reading poetry. But if you are good at doing a talent, you can say, yes, I am. Are you good at making sculpture? Yes, I am. But in this case here, this boy is not good at playing piano. So she asked again, what are you good at? I'm good at painting. Okay, for the last time, are you good at playing piano? No, I'm not. What are you good at? I'm good at painting. Okay, now we have another activity that you should keep practicing as well. It's about sentences, making sentences. Okay, here I have here the pronouns. I, he, she, you, they, we. We call this one pronouns. And pronoun I is always followed with am. I am good at playing guitar. Good here. When you are good, you're checked. So you say good. But if you are not good, an X, you can say I am not good at playing guitar. This one is positive. This is negative. I am good at playing guitar. I am not good at playing guitar. He and she is followed with is. He is good at singing. He is good at singing. She is not good at singing. She is not good at singing. These three are always followed with are. You are. They are. We are. Because these are plural or these are plural pronouns. You are, they are, we are. You are good at street dancing. They are good at street dancing. We are good at street dancing. Negative, you are not good at juggling. They are not good at juggling. We are not good at juggling. So these are our practice sentences for this week. And it would be very nice if you will really practice, because these are actually easy lesson. So I hope that you will do your best. So it's practice time. And the best way to learn is 1, practice. 2, practice. 3, practice. So practice, practice, practice. If you will do that, you will be able to accomplish our goals set for today. I will see you again on the next video. Bye.